Many of you are in a phase where things feel uncertain or foggy. You're just getting started with the accelerator, but that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. You're just in motion. And this message is meant for you to help you feel the clarity, even when it feels delayed. You know those moments when your nervous system finally settles. You've made the decision to join, you're here, but a new level of nervousness starts to take over. But when everything does slow down, just enough to breathe, that's usually when the clarity shows up, and that's exactly how I want you to feel as you're stepping into the cohort. Not when you're grinding, not when you're overthinking, but when you finally stop bracing. And what I've learned, both in life and in business, is this: clarity doesn't come from thinking harder. It doesn't come from staying stuck in your head. It doesn't come from analyzing information. It comes from moving. A lot of nurses come into this space, whether in my free community or in a paid service that I offer, like the accelerator, believing they need more certainty before they act, more confidence, more knowledge, more information, more research, more reassurance that they won't mess it up. And I get that. There's some true, real reasons why we do those things. But I want you to hear this clearly. That feeling of being stuck isn't a sign you're not ready. It's a sign you're trying to think your way into confidence instead of building it. And that's exactly what we're going to start to do here. You'll need to trust that process as I lead you through the weeks. Most of the insecurity I see isn't about capability at all. It's fear wearing a smarter outfit, fear of failing, fear of not knowing enough. What if I get it wrong? What if no one buys my services? Fear of being seen before you feel legitimate. Here's the truth most people don't tell you in business: no one starts knowing enough. I certainly didn't. Every nurse you admire or business owner looks confident now, started while questioning themselves in the beginning. They didn't wait for certainty, however. They created it by taking the next step, which is exactly what you are doing. And you should applaud right now because you're doing it. And this is especially true in concierge nursing, more of an emerging field, something a little bit different that you're not seeing a lot of information out there. You don't learn this model by studying it from the sidelines. You learn it by having conversations. And we're going to learn about that in the process of the accelerator. That's probably the place that you will get your referrals most likely. You get it by making offers, by testing your systems, by realizing what actually matters once you're in motion. You cut the clutter and the bloat of your menu, and you start to reduce down to the things that move the needle and get you closer to cash. Confidence is not something you arrive here with, it's something that forms after you act. If you're feeling a little uncomfortable right now getting started, maybe a little bit nervous, I want to assure you that does not mean you're off track by any means. It means you're standing at the edge of growth, a new season of change, and you're just getting comfortable in those new clothing. Momentum comes before clarity, action comes before confidence. And progress comes from imperfect movement, not perfect plans. So if you're in that place where things feel foggy, where you're a little bit hesitant, where you're waiting to feel ready, I know you are, but sometimes the feelings need to catch up. I want you to stop waiting for the feeling and start honoring the direction. You don't need to have everything figured out, nurses. You just need to move forward on the next right action, because clarity isn't something you find, it's something that meets you once you decide to begin. Welcome to the 6-week cohort accelerator. I couldn't be more honored to assist you in